Hi there, I'm Alison from MoveSMART and Boomerang, and today we're going to talk about pelvic listing as part of your gait. So a pelvic list is side butt spectacular. Start with your weight evenly distributed and your feet pointing more or less forward as is practical for you in terms of comfort and discomfort. And then think about pulling your side hip down towards your heel. And you keep pulling down until the other leg just ends up hanging off the floor. And the thing that you're looking for is a really spectacular sensation in the side of your hip and maybe towards your glutes, towards the back of your hip. Typical workarounds would be using your waist and your back on the other side to pull up, or ending up with a lot of work in your quads. If you're tending to have a bunch of work in your quads, I would suggest sending your hips back a little bit until you feel like you've got some release, capacity for release in your thigh, and that the work is coming more in the candy cane shape up the side of your leg, side of your hip, and maybe curving into the back of your hip. So just this as an exercise can be full of feeling. Lots of sensation, lots of work, preferably again in the side butt. If it's not in the side, maybe try turning your pelvis a little bit. Not your shoulders, but just opening your hip away from your standing leg and see if that gets it again a little more into the side. But taking it past an exercise and making it part of your movement, this is supposed to be part of how you walk. So instead of stepping forward, really what we want to do is press back. In order to do that, you have to be able to clear the swinging leg off the floor, and that's where the pelvic lift comes into place. So you press your hip down into the ground, and then you think about pulling that leg back behind you so that the other leg just lands, rather than it reaches forward in space. It's completely different than the way we typically walk, most of us. And you'll know you got it when a 5-minute walk makes you go, man, oh man, I have so many side butt muscles. So practice again. Reach your hip down towards your heel with a straight standing leg, and then take that whole leg and push the heel back behind you, and do it again. Press and reach. And then I'm going to go right out of frame. Press and reach. So that is one of the really important skills for being able to walk, and to walk well, and to move more of your parts, and to move more of you more effectively, so that you really get the biggest bang for your buck in all of your daily movement.